Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with my Hobonichi and a gorgeous DEK kit, a Hobonichi Weeks kit, and then I'm also back with this great new tool. I just did a video that I had received these, so it was an unboxing. So many of you have seen these if you've been in music, and this one is clear, so it's kind of hard to see, so I'm trying to get it against something. And I do think the metal ones are a little bit thinner and they're a little bit easier to use, but this is working perfectly. So basically what you do is I like to do it this way. I like to put the outside ones on top and then the rest back, the inner portion to the back. Now, that's not going to work perfectly when I do everything when I'm planning, but it will help definitely when I take pictures or anything like that. You'll have to excuse my birds. They have been noisy all morning. My husband was very active this morning, and so they definitely were noisy, and we have a storm coming. And it's already, to me, it's cold. Everybody else is like, oh no, it's going to get hot today, and it will. It'll be in the 70s. It's hot. But in the house, we have a 1938 farmhouse. It's brick, beautiful house, craftsman style. But when it gets cold, it is cold. When it's hot, it's hot. So, yeah, once it's there, it's there. So I've got my coffee. I'm ready to roll. Let's get started. Okay. But in the meantime, if I shiver every now and then or my nails look purple, it's because I'm cold. Oh, yeah. And then, I wanted the window open to get some fresh air. Bless my husband's heart. He, got up and wanted to cook on the new stove, and I didn't have my liners yet, and of course he was making yucky greasy bacon. And so anyways, I'm running out trying to get, because I'd ordered them from Amazon, so we got them, installed them, and then lo and behold, my sweet darling daughter decided to heat up some of the homemade bread I made, and she did not realize that it would drip in the bottom of the oven. And so she already, and it would not wipe up easy. So God love her. She broke it in. So, and of course I had an oven liner as well. So I'm not sure what we're going to do, but I've got to now, I ended up pulling out all the information again, because I'll have to figure out how to clean it. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't want to be rude or anything, but I wasn't using my oven and stove hardly at all till I could get it, properly set up. And yeah, I know it's silly. It's just an oven and stove. It eventually will get there, but couldn't I break it in? Anyways. Oh, yeah, yikes. You know how you feel about those things. It's kind of like, no. So that's how I felt this morning. No. But it's beautiful. It's wonderful. It works beautifully. I'm so thankful. I really am. I mean, what a tremendous blessing for our family. So long we waited for it, and yeah. So a little bit of mess is not going to be a big deal, but yikes. Yes, I am that kind of person that saves the best thing for last, and then I get too full and I can't eat it. So you think I would learn from that, right? Do you do that? I mean, I literally look at my plate and think, oh, that's my favorite. I'm going to save the best for last. And then I get too full and I can't eat it. Hold on one sec. Excuse me. We have terrible cedar fever here right now. And you can hear it in my voice. And then what happened this spring when I saw the doctor is we've had ragweed. So just crazy allergies this year. Worse than I think I've had in a long time. When we came back from Boston, that Christmas was like blinding cedar allergies, but it was still fine. I mean, I was still able to, do my thing, all that kind of good stuff. It's not that cedar is that bad this year. It's what really was bad is that we started off so early with allergies with the ragweed, which I never have a problem with ragweed. So, anyways, and if you hear something on in the background, I put on the Waltons for my birds. trying to convert them a little bit, expand their palate. Little house isn't always available, so let's try something else. So, anyways, they have just been so stinky this morning. I tell you what, the last few days, oh my goodness, and it is really hard for them to get used to all the different things that have been going on here at the property. So, anyways, and my husband is off for the next 4 days. We talked about going camping. Sad to say we're not. Mainly because, we still have projects on the property that never got done during Christmas. And I did the same thing again. Silly me. Let me see if I can get this straight. But it's good to get this stuff finished. So today I hope to work on the, what do you call it? The pantry. But it's the external storage, and we have a heavy duty shelf in there for all of my canning and really dehydrated items. So that's really what that is. And then Sunday and Monday, we're going to work on the pantry. I talked to my daughter this morning and I said, hey, as a nice little happy birthday gift to your mom, would you please consider, working on the pantry, and let's get that done Monday because she goes back to school Tuesday. She said yes. And I said, thank you, because I've been asking for it to be done. I am not straight today. I don't know why. I don't know why. But see how beautifully those lift up? I know. Anyways, and of course, in these particular planners, you get this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous paper. These are the Hobonichi. So it is just, I think is it not Tombow? Is it Tombow River? I can't remember. Anyways, it's just an amazing paper. But anyway, so we're going to get that done. Sunday and Monday and Saturday will be off for, that'll be our Sabbath. It's going to be Saturday. I think he'll work on the property, but he got so far behind at Christmas because we were helping our son and his wife, and happy to do so. But we had a long list of projects, and there was going to be some trade out, but it ended up just being, other things. And so we both feel like, we are just, our whole vacation that we took off was to catch up here from all those years of getting behind. And I feel like we're doing good in the house. I just don't feel like we've done good outside of the house. Yeah, I'm being honest, but we're getting there. We will get there, and it is not life or death. We are gonna get there. So, but in the meantime, we have to get busy. We have to say yes or no to things. So he is probably going to work on the projects outside. He went just now with our daughter, and they're getting a burn permit, so they can burn the brush that they're trimming. So it's kind of a big deal in our area. We have to have a permit, and now that our property has now been annexed within the city limits, we're way out. We have been way out. It's becoming less way out. We have read all kinds of information on companies coming from California to Texas, and a huge amount of those are affecting our small town, which it's great for the city. We totally understand that. I served on the small business chamber forever because I had my store and everything. But I have to be honest, people like us, we moved here, because it was small. We moved here because it wasn't a big town, all those things. And yes, growth is going to happen. And I know it economically helps the area, but could we not have it, please? So anyways, and this is a very, very conservative town. And so we know that as, we've got literally Tesla coming in 20, a few minutes away and all that kind of stuff. And so we know that it is going to change quickly. And yeah, so that we know that there will be a very big difference. All right. So I love these. Used to say high low. You can still put your weather on them, but I love using these for like projects throughout the week. So what I do is I just put them down and then I put my project, idea down. It's kind of like my brainstorming corner. And every time I come up with a new project, a new whatever, I'll put it down, and there's just enough room that if I need to write something or, something to help me be more productive, then I'll gladly do it. But in the meantime, this has been phenomenal in helping me be somewhat organized. And I so love that Dawn was so gracious and took off the high-low. I just cannot say enough how wonderful and helpful that has been. So anyways, so I hope you guys are ready for next week and you're ready for the weekend. This will probably go up on, I guess maybe either Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure yet. It's Friday today, but I know for us, we're getting ready to get some really, really cold weather. Pardon me. And I have to be honest, we're not big fans of that. So, what can I say? It's never going to change. I like it warm. But anyways, my husband was saying, yeah, it's gonna be pretty cold, So I was like, oh no. But anyways, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so this is for next week. Wow, this is a pen that has not been used yet. Hold on, guys. Let me prime the pump. There we go. These are the pens that my dad used to use. And these are the Zebra, and these ones are the 1.6 millimeter. And I really love the Zebra pens, mainly because they're small, they're light, they're really nice pens, and they were what my dad used. He was pretty picky about pens because as a CPA, you write in tiny, 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 like little bitty spaces. So, that's who he was. So, okay, Bible verse here. Next week, we'll go down here. Anything pops up. And then this is for my menu and my snacks. And I have a much more in-depth portion, but this just reminds me if I'm out and about and thinking, oh, what are we going to have for dinner? Do I need to pick up anything? I can just have a basic outline here and I'll know what we're going to do. All right, so I found a whole bunch of these when I was cleaning out, and I was just like, yeah, that's what I'm going to add. So I'm loving that I have them. I'm loving that I can use them and enjoy them. And yeah, and I love that it reminds me of my dad. It's funny the things you miss when you have lost someone, but even simple things like that. I used to love to go get in his desk, and I would literally rate it of really phenomenal mechanical pencils because my dad had the best. And they weren't that they were expensive; they were just really good pencils. And and I would kind of tell him. I mean, come on, he was my dad, but he always had the best stuff, and I would be like, and I would come back later and say, I really love your pencil, And he'd be like, oh, I wonder where that went. I knew it was you. And I said, yeah, sorry, Dad. But it just kind of became one of these like running, did you get my new pencil? What? Who, me? One of those kind of things. He really did have phenomenal pencils and pens. He found the best ones. He really was good at that. So, which I think, he had secretaries for so many years. And of course, I worked for him. And, we would just always look for something really good because when you have a whole staff of CPAs and accountants and bookkeepers and all that good stuff, you have to make sure you have really good equipment, So, but that was what he always had them. And so when I found these in my drawer, I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to break that. They were completely sealed in back. And I was like, oh, yeah, we're breaking that open. But sorry, I'm having a hard time there. I kind of messed it up. And then it was like, okay. So I think I'm almost done here, guys. Yes, I am. I'm going to come out this way. I haven't come out that way yet. And yeah, so we are getting ready for the weekend, getting ready for cold, etc. And we have some celebrations this weekend, so that's going to be fun. All kinds of things. And then we are going to, there's a lot of stuff we have to do next week. And some of it's not going to be super fun, but we're going to make the best of it, right? So, okay, I'm putting this down. Now, we are going to go and take care of our grandbabies one day next week. So, we are excited. And our daughter goes back to school next week, but, she lives at home. So, and that will be fun. We were paying tuition last night. Ugh. But it's paid for, praise God. So, we got that all set up. She has her classes set up, all that. She and her daddy have to do some serious talking about each other's wants. She wants to work on some things, and he wants her to hurry up and finish. So I think, yeah. So I finally just told her, you're gonna have to talk to him, and I told her I would not say anything, that this was hers to take care of. So she knows that. She knows it. So anyways, say a prayer for her. Oh, goodness. But we're getting there. I mean, we are. You know how that works. You just try to do your very best, and that's all you can do. But she is a sweetheart and a bright and beautiful young lady. And, she just has to... I'm going to put that across here for Saturday, day off. Should have been at the top, but I put the coffee thing there. And the reason I'm putting that is I get to go back to Starbucks and get a freebie on this weekend, so I'm thrilled. I love all their little promotionals and things. It really makes it, it's been a long time since we've done things like that. So, all right. So we have a celebration Saturday. And then, okay, plants. Guys, we have worked so hard on the plants, on the gardens and whatnot, but we are getting there. I mean, it's just slow and steady wins the race. And that's something that if you guys don't know it, and you think you're going to wake up and it's going to be easy, and it's not a big deal to put gardens in. And it is pretty easy overall. It is. I'm going to put this up here, water plants, which just to me means